What's up, guys? It's your boy Justin. So last weekend I watched two found footage conspiracy movies. One was The Conspiracy, which starred that guy from what was it called? The Void? Yeah, The Void. By the same, I think it was like the same director as Psycho Gorman. That movie sucked. it was good till the end, and then because it was based in Red Pill, and then till the end, it's like, oh no, they were just because it's like that movie was like, oh yeah, you know how like the elites get together, they do like satanic stuff, all that bullshit, they control the world, blah blah blah, they network. Well, according to that movie, oh no, it's all LARP. All the satanic human ritual bullshit is all LARP. So I'm like, fuck that movie. I'm not gonna review that movie. But it is on YouTube if you want to watch it. So the other one I saw was Operation Avalanche, which was pretty good. Which is funny. There was like two movies with like faking the moon landing. The other one had like Ron Perlman, but this one's, I assume, is probably the better fucking film because this one has like Matt Johnson from Blackberry, which Matt Johnson's like this is like this comedic director who did like a TV show for fucking years. He's Canadian. People were saying he was like the next Kevin Smith, which is, he's probably surpassed Kevin Smith by now. Even though I haven't really watched his movies. I've only seen like this movie, and I saw a little bit of The Dirties, which I might review The Dirties. So this movie came out 2016, stars Matt Johnson and Owen Williams, which they use their real names as the characters, which are two guys who are filmmakers who get recruited by the CIA for some fucking reason. And the movie takes place during the 60s, where JFK promised to go to the moon within a year or whatever. Or was it a year? I can't remember. And this is during the Russian space race. So if you ever watched fucking the what is that show? For All Mankind, you should know about the American space race, even though that show's like a turn of history show. Oh my god, I saw season 1. The season 1 was good. I don't know about the rest of the show though. So I watched this movie, and I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. But like a lot of found footage movies, it goes like they're short and they just go right by, dude. They're fucking quick fucking movies. I did think it was kind of weird that like the accents they were doing, the way they talked, did not really fit with the perceived times, like of how we imagine how people talked back then. But at the same time, you had like a Swedish white rapper play a fucking astronaut. and fucking For All Mankind, no one bitch about that. So it's like, yeah, these two guys who talk like, modern day, like whatever. So the movie is pretty good. The movie is basically about like they're spying on a dude, and they're overhearing that, oh fuck, NASA scientists don't have the technology to get the astronauts to the moon and back. So Matt Johnson character proposes an operation to his to the director or whoever, to say, hey, why don't we fake the moon landing? Right? I'll shoot a film of us faking the moon landing. Right? And there's a conspiracy theory that the moon landing was fake. It was shot by Stanley Kubrick. They bring up Stanley Kubrick in the film. Like, Stanley Kubrick is in the film. Obviously not the real Stanley Kubrick, but and you find out like, oh yeah, they go to Stanley Kubrick to like talk to him, and like they steal ideas from him. Like, apparently they had like a NASA, when he was shooting 2001: A Space Odyssey, he had NASA scientists working for him. So because of that, they were able to steal like steal ideas, like steal like shots of the moon or whatever the fuck, so they can use it for their fucking film, dude. They talk about force perspection. What the fuck is it called? I can't remember. It's been a couple of days since I watched the fucking movie. And to be honest, I think I was watching it on my phone while I was fucking playing. Playing Christian Dead. No, that was another fucking movie. But yeah, I don't know. The movie was good, dude. I just love the scene where there's a scene where they're talking about another Operation Norwood. That's their plan B in case their moon landing film doesn't look legit or whatever. Which, if you actually seen the movie moon landing footage, it does look fake as fuck. And there's also the thing okay, who set up the camera? I love Trevor Moore's in his skit. It's who set up the camera? Obviously, somebody would have had to set up the camera first before the guy got off the fucking lunar module, right? But yeah, there's this funny scene where where the guy hears about Operation Norwood and is what's up, Operation Norwood? Operation Norwood's Operation Norwood is if we can't do it, we blow up the fucking space module and blame it on the Russians. And you just gotta what? What? He's confused as fuck. Or there's a dark humor scene where one of the characters gets suicided, and he opens the dude's garage and he just sees his fucking body, dude, and he's what the fuck? That shit was crazy. And the climax of the film is somebody's trying to kill the characters, and there's this really intense scene, which I forgot to mention how this is a found footage movie. So it's a found footage movie because there's a guy with a camera documentary shooting everything, right? Because he wanted to have a documentary for their super secret spy operation. Oh my god, which he uses as blackmail at the end of the movie. Oh my god, which is so funny because it was his idea first, and then he's I'm gonna blackmail the CIA that they planned an operation to fake the moon landing. You're the one who planned the fucking operation. You're the one who fucking proposed. Oh my god! But there's this awesome fucking car chase scene, where they're getting shot at, and you see Matt Johnson fumbling in his glove box trying to take a fucking a gun out, and just fumbling and drops his fuck it. It just turns around. Oh my god! There's a second where he's oh, I'm gonna shoot back at the guy shooting us. Nope, I dropped the gun. Oh my god! There was part of me was wondering maybe when you're getting shot at, maybe you drop your camera and help him grab the gun. That would have been funny, but no. Man. I don't know. The movie was good. I enjoyed it. I'm sorry I spoiled pretty much the whole thing. There's some dark humor in the movie, but yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know how people say these are Kevin Smith type films, but I guess the Dirties, I definitely see the Kevin Smith aspect, because it's you have guys talking about it's it's a hangout movie where people are just talking, having fun, and obviously if you know how that movie's infamous because it's the school shooter. Oh my god. Yeah. The film, which people are oh, do you know the movie is actually not well, why not just call it a revenge film? It's oh well, it's a revenge film that just happens to take place in a school. Oh my god. Which I need to finish the Dirties, but I've been busy playing Dragon Quest 7. Yeah, so I don't know. I would recommend. I mean, both the Conspiracy and the Operation Avalanche are both super short films. but like one's better than the other. And then I love in the fucking the conspiracy. Right, the movie starts off with them interviewing. Like they had this subject for their documentary was this crazy conspiracy guy. The crazy conspiracy guy goes missing. So they just decide, okay, well, we'll just do the research for him and let that be the subject. But they never figure out what fucking happened to that guy, dude. So obviously that guy was suicided too, or some fucking, or disappeared or whatever. And they never answer that. But like the movie's like, oh yeah, the elites are the good guys. It was just a LARP. But that was a fucking crazy scene where like the guy has like the bull mask and he's getting chased by the cultists with the fucking knives, dude. And I'm like, wow, this would have been a very fucking awesome movie if they didn't pussy out. But you know, they pussied out. Yeah. Alright, that's it for this review, guys. Peace out.